Okay, what's up, everybody? This your boy Stefan here, and I'm gonna just share what I do when I'm trading because I've been winning last week on demo, and this week I've been winning a lot too, and I feel actually confident in what I'm doing. I don't feel like I'm just taking chances and I just been winning here and winning there. I actually feel like I actually come up with something. Okay, so this is the actual trading platform that I'm using right now, Market World, and this is actually the first thing I'm looking at when I'm trading, okay? This is the first thing I look at. And if I want to take a call or a put, I make sure it's absolutely lower or higher than what I've seen before. Like this, on the AUD USD, I would see if it's higher than anything else. And then I would see if I want to take a put here, okay? But this is not my final confirmation. And the first thing I do is I set charting platform to 30 minutes, hour, or all, depending on how I feel. And it's pretty high right here, so I would look at it in that Danya to confirm, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is up my net Danya, and I'm gonna just show you everything that I basically do when I get inside net Danya, okay? It's pretty simple. My computer's kind of slow too, cause I got think of swim up and net Danya, so just be patient. And when you see this, you're gonna be like, okay, that kind of makes sense. I'm gonna try to do that. Well, that's what I did. But okay, take it out. All right. First thing I do when I get inside NetDanya, I go to Add Study. I go to Studies, Add Studies. First thing I'm gonna do is put in some bands. I don't do anything to it. I just put in some bands. Okay. I'm usually on the 15-minute chart, so it looks like this. Next thing I add is RSI. Change the RSI to 30 because it's more accurate. Less fake outs. Less fake outs. It's almost always accurate for me. Um, Type in RSI again and go to stochastic RSI. Change that to 30. Then OK. Alright, I'm not really worried about these too much, but they are kind of confirmation for me. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna be looking at the 30-minute and 1-minute charts, okay? And I'm gonna see if this is lower than it's ever been before, because this thing goes back past August 1st inside the month, okay? So you're looking from a long time away. And basically when it's low like this, that means it's falling outside of the range that it's comfortable at. So basically look at this as a average. This whole thing starts from here to here, and the average is probably here. So basically, if it's low, way low like this, you know it's coming back up, okay? And if it's high like this, way up here, then it's coming back down, okay? So when it's low like this, and some news happen, and it's outside the bands like this, then I'm taking like a good 30-minute trade. And if you, this is 15, all right, so let's go to 15 minutes. And if I'm way down here, I'm gonna take a 15-minute or 30-minute trade, and I'm gonna be up here, and that's a win. Okay. Okay. If you want to look at any confirmations on the RSI chart, look at this green line is lower than any other green before it. Okay. But that doesn't always have to be the case. But if it is, then it's a good confirmation. Okay. Like right here, this was lower than it's been before, and look, it came back up. Okay. And it's outside the bands. And I usually wait till it touch the bands some type of way. Like it has to be below the bands, um, lower than it's ever been before. And I call the strategy lower than low and higher than high. Okay, so if it's low, then I'm taking a call for like 15 minutes. But don't wait till it's like here. Like you gotta wait just a little bit. And basically, this is not the only thing I'm looking at. Like say if it's low, like I try to just make sure it's, you got to have a good feeling about it. Like sometimes it's not even touching the bands, but you got to go to the 5-minute chart so you can see it cut right all through these bands. Because the lower the minute charts, the more it's striking through these bands. Okay, and I just got through taking this trade, and this trade, and I won because I went from the 15-minute chart and it was past the bands on the 15-minute chart. So I looked at the 5-minute chart and it strike through. So I took it and I won. Okay, and it's high on the RSI chart, and if the RSI stochastic is like at 100, that's a good confirmation too, because these are doing different things. So if this hits 100, start looking at the chart to see if it's higher than high. If this is high, then you gotta see if it's the band, if it's cutting through the bands. And basically, when you looking at this, just kind of look at basically where it's been before, because it can easily be going up and down and up and down. But if it's low like this, then take that call. Take the call. If it's low outside the bands, see this barely touched outside the bands, and this would have been a good trade to take for 15 minutes or 30 minutes. And basically that's what I do. And for the people that don't know much of trading, I should have started from the beginning, but these are candles, okay? This wick means this candle price, the price has been here within this minute. So that means when it's blue like this, that means it started down here and it came all the way up here, somewhere in between the minute. There's no, basically no set thing that it's always gonna do every single time. Like it could have been here the whole minute, and 1 millisecond before it dropped to get right here, okay? Because that's what it does. It's just saying that it's been here before. That's all it's saying. It's a wick, and that's the proper name for it. But basically, with my strategy is these are the stops. When you see a long wick like this, that means you want to see if the candle price is going to go up here somewhere. If it's even halfway in it, you still want to get in. If it's almost close to the band too, take that trade. And matter of fact, I did take that trade earlier today. But that's what I do, because when you look at it on the long range, it's higher than what it's been in a while. But I usually wouldn't automatically take a trade like this because it's still in the middle of all this middle range right here. And basically, if it's lower than low, then I would definitely look into taking that trade, okay? As a matter of fact, I was looking at the USD JPY earlier, and this happened, and I had to take that trade because it was lower than it ever been. I'm looking at 4-hour charts. It's way low, but really I just look at 15, 30 minutes and 1 hour. So when I look at the 1 hour chart, it's done hit the range of the lowest it's ever been, past that point. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely taking this trade, and I took it for about an hour and I won. So that's basically my simplified strategy. It's not complicated at all. Like I call it the lower than low and higher than high. And that Danya is cool because it tells you exactly where it is right now. This blue line right here, other than my cursor, it's telling you that it's lower than where it's been. So definitely take that trade. But if it's low like this, you know it's definitely outside of the range, and it's a good strike price to take the trade, okay? And I won this trade about 150 pips, so that was good. But this your boy Stefan. I made this video just to share, because I know how it feels to lose. Yes, it's not good. So basically, I've taken what I've learned and not take trades when it's in the middle of the range like this. Make sure it's outside of the range. And this week right here saying it was way outside of the range, so it was a good trade to take. And that's basically the only kind of trades I'm going to be taking. So until next time, I'm out.